This is Missy Behexed. Happy fall. Just checking in to show you what I've been up to. Fall is a very busy time. The pumpkins you see scattered around are ones I've gathered the seeds. We can pumpkin and squash and, well, we can everything. But this is some of the stuff that's left. We give it to the animals. Today I've let the chickens, let me see if I can show you. I've let the chickens and the ducks out of their pens to help them get fat for the winter. It's been in the 30s, so we've wrapped the quail cage. Look at them just chowing down on that mint. They've already eaten the comfrey to the ground. This part of year is magic for me. I save half the seeds, and then half the seeds I put over into the fruit orchard. And I see what comes up because we practice permaculture. The things we grow in the back garden is heirloom, so they come up without any help, and we just kind of put them in and see what happens. I'm going to spin you around. Ooh. The greenhouse, or the polytunnel, is still growing. The tomatoes have frozen. Even with the 3 barrels of water painted black, it's still too cold here. I'll have to work on that next year. The koi fish pond, excuse me, is not frozen yet. We have a heater in it. The quails have been wrapped in tarp to help, and I have some more pine shavings for the ducks. The dove cote is filled every night, and I have some doves. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to zoom in. We've got some beautiful dove houses. Can you see that? Okay, we have a bird house, a brown bird house, and above that is a beautiful dove house painted. And I have one in another tree from an artist, and they're filled. It's about time to stop hanging clothes on the clothesline. Things are too cold. The chickens are scavenging for the last of the bugs. I hear tractors pulling in the last of the straw, planting winter wheat. I'm hoping to catch some crows this morning, but I have yet to put out the peanuts that they come for. I have today and tomorrow off, and it's great. This time of year is truly magical for me. I have a respite from all the gardening back here. This is all a garden, all the way back to this chicken house, all of this, and then plus all of the fruit orchard. Then we have behind me, woohoo, we have all of that, and then the greenhouse. I'm going to spin again, sorry. Hugelkultur, pond, all of this. It's just, excuse me, it gives me a break, and it's really nice. Hello. You looking at me? And so to have this time when the earth sleeps, I really, really love it. I can't wait for the snow. I think snow magic is probably my favorite type of magic. Maybe because I live in a state where snow covers the ground for 4 to 5 months of the year. And maybe that's why, but I love snow magic, and I'll be doing a lot of videos on snow magic this year. Do you see this rooster? I'm going to try to zoom in and see if he'll let you see him. Maybe I'll go see if you can see my quails too. And then I'm off to start baking. Because our water freezes and we're done with our well water for the year, we now will have to hook our water up to our house and pray our pipes don't freeze to give our outside animals water. Isn't he awesome? He's a gorgeous rooster. And when it gets too cold to run the water from the house, we'll bring out buckets. We've tried the ice, where you plug them in and they keep the water from freezing, but it's not worth it to run power. Right now we have power out to our duck pond. And it's just not worth it. Like, we're going to try to do solar next year. We'll see. Here's the quails. Let me see if I can get a good picture of them. It's very hard through They're mountain quail, native to my state. Aren't they cute? My daughter painted this little house for them. And they have another house on this side and plenty of branches. They do fly. Normally people don't, you never know that quail fly, but they do. A hammock, my favorite place to read and nap on warm days and lay on snowy days, because under these great pines, no rain or snow will fall. Here are the cayugas. Believe it or not, the post delivered these guys in the mail because I can't find anybody in my state that was raising them. Look how beautiful the colors. They're teal and green and purple. They make me happy. I do love these ducks. I don't know why. We have a beautiful house for them. My husband shingled it, and we have a little locked door, and you even made me a little faux window, just because, There's the chicken house. The dove house. My little white house. It can almost be a tiny house, but we dug, the only owners before us dug out the basement for one room. It's very, very, very small, and I love it. I would go smaller. My collection of old windows. I climb inside those windows in my mind sometimes and go to different places. The last of the flowers. I'll show you the pond. Do you hear the birds? This will help the pond from freezing over, and the koi fish have stopped eating. Do you see them at the bottom? They're hibernating. The pond is below freezing level. Beautiful to find some color with all the dead leaves. This is dog waste composting, not around any food. We compost everything. The dog's soccer ball. That's my husband. And the outdoor garden is covered in leaves. I spy lavender in bloom. I have a compost pile this way, and then we have another one there. Onions for next year. So when I put my gardens to bed, I don't pull them up. I just chop them and drop them. Onions are still fine to eat. My sage is white sage. This is what I was smelling. I think I'll pick this and put it in my bath tonight. I have lots of lavender in the front and in the back. That's the chicken house at the end. These are the grapes, the left grapes. I've already made grape jelly and grape juice. And this is what's left on the vine for the birds. This year we had the most incredible year for squashes. These are poppies. They have an old ladder for their roost. These are Brussels sprouts. This whole area is covered in... Oh, I'm gonna have a brain fart now. Not artichokes. Oh, I can't remember. Not Brussels sprouts. Anyway, they're delicious. I can't even think about it. The filter for the duck pond. This is an old horse trough my friend gave me. Motherwort. It was so big I had to cut it down and dry most of it. So all of this has been harvested and done, put to bed for the winter. Hi, ladies. Hi. We don't kill our chickens. We use them for eggs. They are busy working, eating, and cleaning up the bugs, and fertilizing. See these walnuts? We have crows and blue jays that are hiding. Look at his black beard. Anyway, they're hiding walnuts in our yard. His black beard is so cool. Look at this black beard. Is that the most incredible beard you've ever seen? He is awesome. And he's got some amazing eyebrows. Hi, honey. Anyway, I've got to go and whip up some magic in the kitchen. You guys work it. They don't get out all the time. Oh, I have a kohlrabi right there. You guys want to eat the kohlrabi? Here. Here you go. Eat the kohlrabi. I've got to go and bake in the kitchen. I was hoping to catch some crows for you. Ooh. But not yet. They're not awake yet. One last thing I'll show you. My worry box. Anyway, I hope you have a beautiful day. And I hope you find some magic in it.